Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I'm in Central Florida. I'm looking at an awesome collection of Cuban cards. And this, what you're looking at here is the Cuban book, Historia de la Memorabilia de Béisbol Cubano. And this was the one that was done by Rolando Sanchez from Cuba. That's the book that he did. I'm just gonna show you some cards here a little bit. And my friend here wants to talk about the cards, he can. So if you would just sit down, sit down.
So this is a Roberto Estalella 1941 St. Louis Browns card. Roberto Estalella was the first player signed by Joe Cambria to play in the United States. And this is one of his earliest cards.
And you see the back of the card there. See what that looks like. Let me show you a few more cards here. These are all Cuban players. This is
Juan Viola.
Viola.
That's his, 1909 T206 card.
6 card. It's the back. It's an old mill version of it.
And this is the old mill
Here's
card.
the old mill card. Now this is the same set that has like the Joe Jackson in there, the old mill. And this is again Viola. These are very rare cards, guys. I've never seen this card before in person. And that's from the Series 1 because the old mill had different series. This is a really rare card. This is Calvo.
Jacinto Calvo from the 17 Cena set.
And that's a blank back. And these are all Cuban players. Here's Adolfo Luque. And this is the Harrington's versions of the Adolfo Luque. And what's interesting is that he shared with me that there are different versions, not just of the, there's of course a type 1 and type 2 and all that of the Luque, but there's a different version of the Yinglings card that I have. There's two different versions of that.
There's the scooter version that mentions the scooter, and then there's a back that does not mention the scooter.
Yeah,
it's similar to the
similar to that
back
one.
That doesn't mention the scooter.
Yeah.
So there's two versions of the back.
So that's something interesting that I just learned today. Here's a
This is Mendelssohn. He was a photographer, and this set was made around 1917 through the 1920s. And that's the Mike Gonzalez.
And it's a blank back there. So I'm just awesome here. I'm spending a couple of hours here visiting him and seeing some of his collection. And he's got so much stuff. I mean, we're gonna get together another date and I'm gonna come down and really sit with him when we have more time and take a good look at his collection. But I just wanna show you here. And tell us a little bit about this one.
This is a St. Louis Cardinals linen postcard with Mike Gonzalez there in the corner from 1936.
You can see the postcard in the back there,
that's
yeah.
a postcard. Continuing, here
Look at this one here. This is the
Fatimas.
Fatima. And again, this has Almeida and Marsans both in there. You can see the two Cuban players for the Cincinnati Reds. They came in the 1900s. And here's the back of it. So you can see the back of the Fatima. And then on this Fatima,
this is the Senators.
it's the Senators. And on this one, of course, you have Walter Johnson, but you also have
Merito Acosta.
Merito Acosta, Cuban player.
And Jacinto Calvo.
And Jacinto Calvo, two Cuban players that are also in this Fatima card. So, these are all Cuban cards that, really are rare, really tough to find. Here's an Adolfo Luque, beautiful.
1932 New York Giants schedule.
Wow, I've never seen the schedule card. He's showing me some incredible cards, guys. And it's a schedule card, and you can see in the back where it has the schedule. It is a postcard with the schedule on the back. Super interesting stuff.
19
Here's another
Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds Adolfo Luque postcard. Wow.
And there are two
check it
versions of this one. On one version, it says National League Champions, and in the second version, it says World Series Champions.
I'm showing you in the bottom. You can see in the bottom the different versions would be down there. Here's Mike Gonzalez
Exhibit.
from 1923. Look at that. Cuban catcher, St. Louis National. Again, another postcard, exhibit card actually.
That's a Sears 1946
Look at
postcard
that.
of
Wow.
Mike Gonzalez. That's a tough
Sears postcard. Very, very rare card here. And that was distributed by Sears. You know, that's something that my buddy Scott Stooks would like to have. He's a big
So we're going to look
postcard
at
collector.
some minor league issues now. This is Julio Acosta from 1944. This was a team issue by the Millers.
Yeah, almost like a picture pack type.
And here's a 1952 Globe printing Amado Ibanez card.
Look at that. That's from the Globe printing. Sioux City Sioux.
And this is Al
Oh,
Barrow.
look at this. That's a beautiful card.
That's from the 1954, right?
1954 Blossom Dairy, Charleston Senators, Al Barrow. That is an awesome card.
Another dairy set. This is from Canada. It's the 52 Laval dairy set.
Here's something I've never seen, and he was telling me a little bit about this. It's
And
from
there's-
Canada. What can you tell me about this set?
Well, there's several Cubans in this set, including Julio Becker's first card from 1952, and it includes, you know, again, there's like 8 or 9 Cubans in this whole set. Here's another one.
Here's another one of Tony Campos. And these are very, very rare. These are, again, from Canada, the dairy company in Canada. And very, very tough to find, these cards. It's just beautiful, beautiful cards. What an incredible collection there is here, guys. And we're going to take some time. Next time I come to Orlando, we're really going to take the time to go through a lot of these. But in the meantime, I'm just showing you a few of the cards that he has. This is, in my opinion, the rarest cards from Cuba, the Punch Cigarros, and this is Valentin Gonzalez. These Punch Cigarros sets are just, the cards are impossible to find. And some of these, the big names in these are worth, you know, huge, huge money. And here's the back. The back usually, most of them are stuck on albums, but they do have some information on the back. But these are just so rare in any condition. I just wanted to show you the Punch Cigarro cards. Thank you for sharing that one. That's awesome.
Here's an Almeida
Almeida Nacionales. Rafael Almeida. These are like actual photos. And then in the back, you can see that it's Cigarros Nacionales. It's a beautiful Almeida. These are all Cuban issue cards, you know, printed and distributed in Cuba.
This is something really rare. This is from 1904, and it pictures Mike Gonzalez. It's the first item I have ever found picturing Mike Gonzalez. He was 19
I'm trying to
years
show
old.
you, Mike Gonzalez is right here, right there. Let's see if I can get you to look at it real carefully. He's the second guy here from the right. And this is a real photo. It's a type 1 photo. And you can see that of Mike Gonzalez. Incredible photo. That's a one of a kind. These are things that you'll never ever see again. And I've never seen in my lifetime.
This is a postcard set that was made for the Havana team in, actually it's 1914-15 season, and that's Luis Padron. Was one of the pioneers. He was one of the first Cubans to play in the United States. And of course, he wasn't able to play in the major leagues because he was too dark.
Dark skinned, yeah.
Yeah.
Luis Padron, and again, it's a postcard. Beautiful postcard. I mean, this is incredible stuff.
Here's another.
This is one I want.
The Luca
This
exhibit.
beautiful exhibit of Adolfo Luque.
And by the way, there's 2 back versions. There's the blank back version and there's the postcard version
Okay.
for this card.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking for this one at Strongsville. I'm going to talk to my buddy Stooks. And Stooks has one of the largest collection of exhibit postcards. He has almost every exhibit postcard made. He has, I think, over 300 different postcards with all different versions.
Yeah.
Here's a, actually it's a 46. He was explaining me how it's a 46 Propaganda Mundial, not 46, 47.
But that's the way that it's
Yeah.
you know, done by PSA and CSG. It's Julio Rojo, who again was a player that played in the Negro Leagues, several Negro League teams. And then those are his cards from his coaching days.
His coaching days.
And here's an Indio Fermin Guerra.
These are also very rare. These are El Indio. Again, all these are from Cuba. 48, 49 El Indio cards. Very, very rare cards. You don't see these cards very, very often. It's the first time I've seen or held a lot of these cards personally. So it's just some incredible stuff, guys. I'm just hoping that you guys are going to enjoy this incredible collection like I'm enjoying it. It's just awesome that he's given me this opportunity to share some of this stuff with you guys. So just you want to show a few more and then that's it?
Sure. Here's another,
Look at
this
this.
is another 1947 card of Reino Otero, another minor league card.
How cool these cards are. And these are probably from the 40s, I would imagine? or-
47.
47, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a gas.
Yeah, signal
Card, yeah.
gasoline card, yeah. And here's a couple of, these are from 1949-50 season.
These are 49.50.
Roberto Ortiz and Fermin Guerra
From the
from the
Almendares.
Almendares team. Yeah, they won.
These are like
they
picture
won the
packs.
championship that year, and that is the year that Chuck Connors was on the team.
Oh, he was on the same team. That
He
is
was on that
that's
team.
awesome.
So there is actually a card from this set of Chuck
Of
Connors
Chuck Connors, look at that. From Almendares team.
from Almendares team.
Is that cool or what, guys? Something new I just learned.
Yeah.
We got to look for the Chuck Connors Almendares card. Let me
Yeah,
put these over
yeah.
there. So I'm just going to show you a few more, guys. So this is really rare stuff. This is a Brooklyn National. And this has Al
Composite,
Lopez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Al Lopez and Adolfo Luca.
Adolfo Luque. This is Al Lopez
1931.
over here and Adolfo Luque here. I'll show you. There's Luque and there's Al Lopez. 1931 Brooklyn Nationals. So, cool stuff. Cool stuff.
And here's some newer stuff.
Here's a 1964. It's a rookie of Bert Campaneris.
His first card, and there's the Louis Tiant.
And how would these? This was at a banquet. It says on here, All-Star Banquet.
It was an Topps All-Star Banquet, and they produced these cards for the banquet. So the only way to get them was to attend the banquet. And there's also an Oliva in there in that set, but those are really
Wow,
really
awesome.
hard to find.
And the blank backs, and again, they were only given out during that specific event, so extremely difficult to find.
This is a 51, of course, Topps Washington Nationals, and that's a really interesting card because it's the only card that pictures Roberto Ortiz in a major league uniform in any card set.
Wow.
He's pictured there, and so is Conrado Marrero.
And Connie Marrero's in there too. These are two big name Cuban players, and these are really tough to come by.
And there's the
This is
two
the Washington
versions of
Center.
that
You can
card
see
as
the
well.
names on the back there. See, you can see where it has Marrero is on the front row in there, so you can kind of see them here. So it's really cool stuff. The 1950 Washington Senators team set. Really cool. So I guess that you want to show a few more? Or?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for now, guys. I wanted to share this with you, and I just want to thank him for allowing me to show some of his beautiful collection. And I'm going to get together with him again, where we're going to be able to take a look at some more cards, and I'll share them with you guys when I can. I'm going to take one last look at this Punch Cigarro cards, which is something that I have never seen, and it's a card that I want to, a set that I would like to get a card from one day. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and leave me some comments. What do you think of this collection? What do you think of some of these cards? And I'll be sharing some more in the future. Thanks for watching. It's Orlando from A Collector's Dream. I'll catch you on the next one.